All right, y'all, it's a beautiful day today. I'm getting around to starting the wastegate and blowoff valve plumbing. I bought this piece. I want to say I got this off of Amazon. No. I might have got it off eBay, but anyway, it's a vacuum block. UPR products. It's really nice. Right now, I'm gonna see if I can get away with using 3 ports. They give you a shit ton of options, so if say if I need to open up more ports, I can easily take one of the blocks out, the blockers out, and grab another fitting. And as you see, I'm using push lock fittings. I'm gonna see how they go. They're pretty good from all the research I've seen and heard. You just got to keep them away from the high heat sources. So obviously you don't want it laying near the header. You want to kind of, well, my goal is to route it kind of like along the lines of the freaking fuel rail and intake manifold. So I'm gonna try that. We'll see how it go. So yeah, got a cap on either side. Real nice. Damn, sound good. Sound real good. Anyway, I'm gonna have this side open, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this right here as the main source of vacuum. I believe with this, I think you push that red fitting in and then you pull a tube out. It's a fitting you put back in here, and that's supposed to be what connects to your brake booster. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna still use it for the brake booster, but I'm gonna tee it off. So I'm gonna tee one side to come on here, and the other side to go to the booster, and then I'll see how that goes. I'll show y'all some finished product though, if everything come out okay. And so far this is basically the idea of it. If anybody is watching this who's never really seen it before, or don't really understand, again, it's a vacuum block, so it gets its main supply of vacuum obviously from the intake manifold through a main line, right? And from there you just distribute the vacuum ports to where you need them. Exhibit A is this right here is for the blow-off valve. So blow-off valve, you put one of the you put whatever degree fitting you want, straight 90 like I did, or whatever you need. They have T's in these too. They have about any degree of fitting you can almost think about. So anyway, they come kind of like with a little pre-Teflon on it, but I kind of like just put my own PTFE tape anyway. Tighten it up and route it as such. Now, what I like to do is before you cut the line, try to take account of how you want to route it. And you don't want it dead tight. You want to give a little bit of play. So this is what I did. And what I'll do is I'll probably eventually just zip tie it somewhere back here hidden to one of these lines, and that'll just keep it. I mean, I highly doubt it ever really touched the belt, but I mean, added protection, why not? Or shit, you could even just zip tie wherever you want, just keep it secured. And I have it, like I said, right here to the first port. And these ports I'm gonna end up using for wastegate, and I'm not sure the other port yet. I don't know, I'm gonna have to see. Anyway, but that's the gist of it. And I used the bolts that they secured. I'm pretty sure you could get away with like a freaking a self-tap or whatever, but I just wanted it a little clean since they already had the bolts. So I took the drill, went through it, and came from the back side of the delete plate, and I fished the bolts through here, right? And I went on the other side, grabbed the stem of the screw with one hand and just kind of softly threaded on the nut as much as I can. Then came on the other side with the Allen key and just tightened it as such. It's real easy, one-man job. I like it, man. It's real clean. I like it as opposed to like sticking everything off the intake manifold. I mean, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you're saving a few dollars if you think about it. But there's so many different companies that make these things. It's, it's cheap. So it's like, why not? It's easy. Might as well just do it, man. That's a good way to clean up your firewall. Give a nice presentation, because a lot of this crap I got right here got to be cleaned up. I rewired my fans because I had it wired wrong. I had it wired to where when Holly would turn fan 1 on, 2 would come on with it. But that's because I was trying to be a smart ass and put it on one relay. That doesn't work. So I grabbed another relay and I separated and I got them running how they should be, off 2 relays for each fan. So how they could turn it on individually as it needs to. And I kind of like cleaned it up a little bit because I had it sitting right here and that was stupid. So I just put it down along the frame railing, and I'm gonna do some more cleaning up, but it's getting there, man. So I'm gonna see if I can button up some more of the plumbing with the wastegates and stuff. But I gotta see how I'm gonna do that, because I gotta incorporate the MAC valve into it. So I gotta look exactly on how I'm gonna do that. Yep. The beauty about this stuff, if you don't like the routing or you did a routing wrong or something like that, it push locks, but they can detach with no issue. So you can always take it out, you can restart it. So moving right along, I couldn't find any self-tapper bolts small enough to mount the MAC valve how I wanted. So for now, this is temporary. I put some 3M double-sided tape on the back of it, stuck it just where I wanted, nice and good. And well, before I even did that, I actually ran the 290s, and then I stuck it on there real good how I want it. Just as I showed you before, I teed off the top of the gates, right? And I mounted it with the shroud for the fans. Talk about taking a risk. Look how close that is. That's a fucking risk, ain't it? It's all right though. It's not making no type of contact. It's pretty sturdy, stout. Anyway, ran it right along, boom, to port 2, and I'm gonna run port 1 in a second. But I just wanted to show y'all how I got it. It's all gonna be tied together pretty clean. I'm a join a lot of this together with some hidden good old zip ties. So far so good though. All right, so I'm just about done. Gave myself a boo-boo in the middle of it. Sliced the hell out of my finger from about right there down to almost the nail, or to the nail. Deal with that later. I just keep it clean. Hopefully I don't need stitches, but anyway. Pretty much got everything set up. Teed up the top gates up to port 2. Up to port 2. Then hit the bottom gates. Teed it off again in the same area. I actually ran both lines with each other in a grommet, and in that little holder. Came, teed up, hit port 1, and then I brought that to the block as a source. A lot of people run it off the turbo. We just see how it goes. If I have to, I can always remove the fitting, change it, swap out, and redo it. Soon I'm gonna have to go and find me some bolts that fit. Every bolt I have, nothing fits in those. But I'm gonna get some bolts so I can mount it nice and sturdy. But yeah, other than that, she there, she done. She done. Came out nice though. Like all I gotta do is ground one wire and run the other one to an input, and figure that out in Holly. Took some of the wire loom and cleaned up some of the wiring for the fans, and also I just ran some over the lines, the plumbing lines for the gates and everything. So, yes sir, we getting there. We getting there. So I just want to give y'all that, show y'all how I went about it. There's a couple different ways you can go about it, but you know, of course, like I always say, do your research. The internet is your best friend sometimes, and do it how you see fit. Keep it clean as possible and keep it simple. All right.